What's up, guys? Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys a Town Hall 10 effective 3-star strategy brought to you not by WHF today, but against WHF by Reddit Omega. So special shout out to Reddit Omega, the guys over there, some of the best Town Hall 10 play we have seen against us to date. Massive props, and special shout out to Draven, who was supposedly the pioneer behind this attack. Tried to get together with him on a little collaboration for this video, but my schedule just didn't work out this weekend with the 4th of July and everything. So apologies to him on that. Would have liked to have got him on, but I do want to give props to Omega. You'll find some links to their YouTube stuff and clan in the description. Definitely check them out. Solid clan, probably the best that we've played to date, and that includes a hell of a lot of good clans. So that all being said, let's check out this strategy and exactly how to use it. Now, basically what you're trying to do is take out 2 of the air defenses with lightning spells. You're going to bring 2 quake spells, 1 if you can reach 2 air defenses with it, but more often than not, you're going to bring 2 quakes and take out 2 air defenses with the 2 quakes, and then 4 zaps, 2 per air defense. So in addition to that, you want to do a entry with your heroes in order to take out a 3rd air defense. Now that leaves just 1 air defense remaining, where you will kind of surround that on the perimeter with the dragons, and then they'll head into the air defense, and from behind those dragons you will send in a max lava hound from your clan castle. It will also have a balloon there, and then as the dragons and the balloon get close to the air defense, you're going to want to rage them to help take care of that in a very timely fashion. Unless you see a lot of health remaining on that lava hound still by the time the drags get there and you can save the rage, you want to make sure that all of the air D is down before they get any shots off on your dragons. So let's watch this in action, guys. One thing that you're looking for is Xbows. Make sure those are down if at all possible. You know, it can be done with Xbows that are pointed up, but it's so easy when they're pointed down, as you'll see in this video. Top Dog's going to be the first victim here. Tries to open up the wall there with the king. Unfortunately, does wall breaker fail a little bit. Misses out on 1 WB, but he's going to go ahead, pop the king ability here, and go through the wall. Now, the goal is to take out this air defense and the queen. He backs up the king with his queen, and ideally he would have gotten the Inferno Tower too, but because of the wall breaker fail and the delayed king entry, it just doesn't work out for him. But at this point, he's got the air defense down. He's trying to take out the clan castle as well. The clan castle isn't as crucial, but they could lure your dragons a little bit off course. So we'll pause it here and notice the dragons are basically deployed in kind of a horseshoe around the remaining air defense. This is the one that he's targeting. He wants the dragons to collapse on that air defense, and one of the great things that he's done is actually created a natural funnel with his hero entry by using the baby drag to take out these defenses up here, and then the heroes to take out the interior defenses and whatnot on the top side of this base. Now on the bottom side, you're going to notice this archer tower here is going to get taken out by a couple of balloons that he's got kept back in the army camp, and the reason for that is to actually keep those breadcrumbs that would lead the dragons away from the core of the base to the outer ring. You want to destroy those if at all possible so that they do head into key buildings such as the Inferno Towers. Now after the dragons are deployed, notice that the hound is deployed immediately afterwards. The goal here is to time it so that the hound approaches the air defense just before the dragons are in range. You don't want it sitting there too long, but you see how the dragons are getting in range right now of where the air defense would be. They get in there really quickly. Now notice the balloons get in there. They're going for that archer tower. A little bit late, but they do get some shots off here. Trying to kind of trim some of that defense, make it a little bit easier on the dragons. Now, all the air defenses down, guys. The zaps came down on the 2 air defenses on the right, and notice how the dragons have nowhere to go but through the core of the base, down into kind of the wizard tower here. Just like so, the hound finally pops, and that gives some distraction for the rest of the base, but the rage spell was used going into the Inferno Tower there, and looking pretty good. He's got a wave of dragons here. Looks like 7 or 8 of them still standing, and not a whole lot left in the base to defend. It looks like 3 archer towers is just about it. And it's just basically all said and done at this point. Watching them kind of, go through the motions here and finish it up. They do hit a few seeking air mines, and those are kind of going to be your worst enemy when it comes to this style of raid. We'll watch another one here in just a second, though. Same type of setup, using the baby dragons for a little bit of funneling for the initial hero entry, and making sure that you get 1 air defense with those heroes, in addition to hopefully the queen, hopefully the CC, hopefully an Inferno Tower. But the key is the air defense. Now, those other things are optional because the dragons can actually take care of them on the entry. But yeah, Xbows down is something you're looking for. You're going to see that in this next base as well. This is Draven himself on my base. Now, what you're going to see is this air defense up here gets targeted. 2 baby dragons down to go ahead and help with the funneling process. This helps with the funneling for the heroes and also the funneling for the dragons later on in the raid. Wall breakers go down behind the king. That opens up that compartment, and they're going to be able to get in and take out that air defense. Another thing is, if you see level 7 or lower air defenses at Town Hall 10, those are a pretty good target for a dragon raid because they simply don't do all that much damage if they are left up for a couple shots on your drags. But air defense down, so that's in the bag. Looks like the CC is being dealt with, but not a whole lot of air targeting stuff, just besides the wizard there. But the queen uses her ability, takes out the CC, and now comes the Zap Quakes. You see the southern air defenses are the ones targeted. Drops both Quakes on each air defense there, and then 2 Zaps follow on each one. And then notice, here is the deployment of the dragons. Notice they're kind of deployed again in a horseshoe around the primary objective. This time the air defense is set a little bit farther back than in the last raid. So notice that the Hound does not immediately come out of the clan castle like it did in the last raid. He waited a little bit till those dragons got a little bit further in. Now, he actually sent it probably a little bit too soon, but not too bad. He does eat a little bit of damage here, and it explodes. But the good thing is even though it explodes early, those pups do require a couple shots. But the air defense gets off 2 or 3 shots. Even still, the CC's taken care of, the air defense is taken care of, and the queen. So it wasn't necessary that the heroes got that on the entry, but it certainly does help. So they take out the king as well. Now look at the funneling that was done up top. That's super helpful. So when those dragons kind of head off to the town hall here, they're not going to, get lost up in the northern part of this base. They're actually going to take out the town hall, move on to the Teslas, and then notice on the bottom, it is a close call here with those dragons, but they do get that last Inferno Tower targeted and taken down. And he's got 2 balloons still left in the bag with only a couple air targeting defenses left in this Archer Tower here and this Wizard Tower. Now, as long as those are taken out, all of those low health dragons, there's really only 1 dragon left that has any health left. And he's all the way on the far bottom right here. So here goes the Archer Tower. Then the Wizard Tower is going to get targeted by those balloons. Seeking Air Mine does take out one of the balloons, but all of the air defense and air targeting defense in the base is down at this point. Dragons sweep their way through, absolutely crushing the base, guys. And these are Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 attacks. Obviously, higher level heroes are recommended for this strategy simply because you need them to be kind of self-reliant for the entry to go ahead and take out that first air defense. So, Draven, thank you for demonstrating the strategy on my base, unfortunately. Huge props to Reddit Omega. You guys were phenomenal at the Town Hall 10 level. Hopefully you guys were able to learn something and maybe pick up a trick or two for your Town Hall 10 arsenal. One thing to note here is that because of the mass bowlers, the mass miners, the mass Valkyries, all these spam-style attacks, they're all ground-based, guys. Now that has really opened up the Laloons and the Dragons, and the overpowered bowlers have actually gone to balance the Town Hall 10 game a little bit in opening up the air attacks because everybody has been skewing their ground-based defense towards these spam style of attacks. So now you're seeing Xbows targeted to ground, etc., etc. So look for that when you're doing your scouting, and maybe, you never know, you're going to get a base just like mine was here that you could take advantage of, and D-Raven did just that. So, guys, that's going to do it for this strategy guide. This was the Town Hall 10 Masked Dragon strategy, and hopefully you guys liked it. Hit the like button if you did, and make sure you guys check the link for the Reddit Omega stuff in the description. That is all I got for today, guys. This is Powerbang, signing out till next time. Take care.